Welcome. I am now going to go into how I will evaluate participation and peer feedback. I want to apologize for not having this lecture for the first week of the course. I am, like you, learning the new tools in Blackboard 9.1, such as wikis, self and peer review, and blogs. So I needed to update this lecture to reflect the new tools. I want to thank Danielle Reyes in the Research and Capstone class for sharing her screenshots with me in the self and peer review tools. I also want to thank the students that I have used as the screenshot examples. These students were the first to use the tools and therefore were able to provide me with some insight to what the feedback looks like. My instructor guide didn't go into the details for me to provide students with instruction on how to use the peer review tools. I want to use these new tools to maximize your learning and understanding. We must learn these through trial and error. We are experimenting with the most appropriate communication tools for demonstrating mastery of each learning outcome. The participation and grading in 9.1 is going to be based on the blogs, the discussion board, self and peer assessment, and wikis. I have posted blogs in the group area. Blogs are an open communications tool for students to share their thoughts. The purpose of blogging and providing feedback is so you have an opportunity to get some validation and encouragement before you submit your final assignments. Peers may be able to refer you to a source of new information or find an oversight in grammar, usage, or mechanics. You may create new blog entries for your initial post. If you click the comments link at the bottom left of a blog entry, you can read the comments of other peers. If you click the comment button on the bottom right, you can post your own comment. These comments are your peer feedback. You should read all postings of your group members and submit comments to the peers with the least amount of feedback first. Everyone should have at least 2 comments to their posts. Discussion boards are based on threads. As an instructor, I usually create threads with a question, and as a student, you respond to the threads. It seems everyone in this class is proficient at participating in discussion boards, so I do not need to elaborate any further. I am using the self and peer evaluation tool to randomly assign peer reviewers and set the timeline to complete assignments. Submitting assignments to the self and peer assessment tool is the same as submitting other assignments. It is essential that each student submits their assignments on time, or else they will not be properly assigned to the peer feedback queue. Once the submission date has ended, the assignment transforms into the peer evaluation mode. You must then evaluate the work of your peers. I usually give you a week to do so. Under the evaluation tab, it will give you the assessment name, the number of questions, instructions, and the number of evaluations to complete. To make it easier for students, I am only posting one criteria for each question. Here is what the viewing peer assessment submissions looks like. Because you have only one criteria, you should be providing all of the peer feedback in the one criteria box. You should also type how many points out of points possible you believe the author should get. If a submission is substandard, give constructive feedback about how you believe the author could maximize their points for the assignment. Your comments should be correlated with the posted rubric and grading criteria. Wikis are used to create a collaborative space within the course where all students can view, contribute, and edit content. Wikis can also be used as a resource for students to view information and content relevant to their course. The good thing about the wikis is you can add to or edit what your peers write about a topic. You can also add comments. To edit, you would just click on the button that says Edit Wiki Content. The comment button is at the bottom right. Here is the participation and peer feedback and comments rubric. It is inclusive of the discussion boards, blogs, wikis, and self and peer assessments. I will post this in assignments. I hope this clarifies my expectations for participation and peer feedback for the remainder of the course.